May kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan. Nag-aalab ang pusong handang makipagsabayan. Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag. May kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan. Nag-aalab ang pusong handang makipagsabayan. Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag. May kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan. Nag-aalab ang pusong handang makipagsabayan. Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag. May kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan. Nag-aalab ang pusong handang makipagsabayan.
This is the NBL Chooks-to-Go Chairman's Cup 2021. Another crucial match as the Taguig City Generals looking to secure a twice-to-beat advantage in the quarterfinals as they face their old rival, the Pampanga Delta, in this battlefield of the upper crust, live here at the Bren Z. Kiao Convention Center in San Fernando, Pampanga. Mabuhay and magandang gabi, Pilipinas. I'm Ruben Terrado, and thank you for joining us in our second game of our Saturday doubleheader live here on Solar Sports as well as on the NBL Facebook and YouTube channel. And again, another crucial match as we take a look at the team standings. Pampanga already sealing that semi-final incentive, but right there is the Taguig Generals who are still chasing for that twice-to-beat advantage. They are in a tie with Muntinlupa at 4th place with a 6-3 record. Now let's discuss both teams first. The Pampanga Delta, who stood tall against the La Union Power, dominating them 170-58 in that matchup. That is a 59-point winning margin, the second largest victory by the Delta this season. Huge numbers there, 77 rebounds, 35 assists. The Delta just dominating their previous finals opponent in Season 3 of the NBL during the Amateur League. Meanwhile, the Delta, of course, no stranger to the Generals. They faced each other in the Season 2 finals during the NBL Amateur, but the Generals now needing a win against the Pampanga Delta. In their previous match, they won over the Mindoro Disciplinados, a close one, 87-85, thanks to the heroics of Dan Natividad. It was a crucial game, a lot of lead changes, and a lot of times that the game was tied, 9 times in total. Let's now turn you over to our courtside barter for the starting 5.
A pleasant evening, Bren Z. Kiao Convention Center. Mag-enjoy tamo kabalan as we bring you today's main game. Taguig Generals versus your Pampanga Delta on the Chooks-to-Go NBL Chairman's Cup Season 2021. Ang tahanan ng tunay na home ground. Here are the starters. First, for your Pampanga Delta, one guard number 30, Raymond Binuya. Also at guard number 11, MJ Garcia. At forward number 7, Al Lianco. Playing center number 4, Primo Manaloto. Also at forward number 3, CJ Ganya. Pampanga Delta is led by Honorable Governor Dennis Delta Pineda. Now the starting five for Taguig Generals. Point guard number 69, Harvey Subrabas. Shooting guard number 21, Fidel Castro. At forward number 18, Mike Sampurna. Coming in at center number 3, Jonats Lontok. And at power forward number 0, LJ Mayo. Taguig Generals head coach is Bing Victoria. Rep.
Starting five for this matchup, Subrabas, Castro, Lontok, Sampurna, and Mayo for the Generals. Binuya, Garcia, Manaloto, Ganya, and Lianco for the Delta. Referees for the game, Lasaga, Mesias, Punsalan, and Borja. This is the matchup between the Taguig Generals and the Pampanga Delta. A crucial match for the Taguig Generals, and we will discuss that later on. They are in search of one of the twice to beat advantage in the quarterfinals. And now it's Taguig basketball to start off this first quarter. Subrabas with the ball against Binuya. Subrabas to Castro. Lontok being guarded by Manaloto. Lontok posting up. Lontok turnaround jumper. No. And Ganya skying high for that rebound. Again, the Pampanga Delta already in the semifinals. They have secured that outright semifinal berth regardless of the result of this matchup. But this match, a crucial one for Taguig. Meanwhile, a jumper and a miss by the Delta and the rebound by Mayo. Mayo bounce pass to Lontok. And a steal by Ganya. Binuya, bounce pass to Garcia. Garcia fires a three, short. And Subrabas with a rebound. And Subrabas will set it up. Sampurna with the ball. Sampurna over now to Lontok at the post. Kick out, Castro for three. First 3 points for Fidel Castro. And a good start for the Generals. Binuya to Santos, and now it's with Manaloto. Binuya, running shot no good. Rebound by Garcia. Ganya, and he makes the three. CJ Ganya answering back. Castro with the ball for the Generals. They go inside, and a steal by Pampanga. Binuya, bounce pass. Manaloto, offensive foul. Primo Manaloto caught warding off. And the ball goes to the Taguig Generals. Three all is our count early in the first quarter. Taguig with the ball. Sampurna against Garcia. They go inside to Lontok. Turnaround, short. And Ganya again, skying for the rebound. Here Ganya with another rebound. And now Ganya, another three. Using the glass, but he misses. And the Generals with the ball. Mayo missing. And the rebound there by Garcia. Slow start for both teams. Our score is still 3-3. Lianco, pass to Manaloto. 8 on the 24. Lianco fakes, turns, fires, scores. Lianco giving the Delta the lead. as we watch this turnaround shot by Al Liangco, earning the Pampanga Delta a 5-3 lead here in the first quarter. Castro against Liangco. Finds Lontok, handoff to Castro. Castro another three. It's good! Second three-point basket by Fidel Castro. And now it's a 1-point lead for the Generals. Fidel Castro hitting up early in this game. Let's see if he can sustain this one. They're up against a tough Pampanga Delta team. Liangco, one-hander, no. And Binuya right there for the miss. And Binuya scores the layup. Castro at the right side against Liangco. Castro. Stay with the basketball and we have a foul away from the ball. Let's watch this play by Taguig. The foul is on Pampanga. Back to live action. We have Lontok at the post. Outside. Castro again. He misses this time. Lontok offensive rebound. Reverse layup by Jonats Lontok. Generals back on top. 1-point lead for Taguig. Manaloto. Tuganya. They go to Binuya at the right side. Garcia, fadeaway shot. Too strong. Rebound by Manaloto. To Liangco. Liangco inside. Liangco, no. Sobrabas with the rebound. Sobrabas still with the ball against Binuya. Screen by Lontok. Bounce pass to Lontok. Fakes that shot. They go outside to Sampurna. Sampurna drives. And a turnover here. Manaloto. 2-on-2 break. Nice pass to Liangco, but miscommunication between Manaloto and Liangco. Selyado ang ilalim kay Jonats Lontok, ang ating rebounder ng bayan, na hatid sa inyo ng Chooks-to-Go, ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. Mayo driving inside, scores! LJ Mayo with a layup, 3-point lead for the Generals to start off this game. Garcia to Manaloto. Manaloto at the post, pass to Binuya. Binuya, triple team. Over to Manaloto, jumper, too strong, and the rebound by Sobrabas. Sobrabas with the leather. Sobrabas at the right side, pass to Castro. Castro, another three. Another basket by Fidel Castro. That's his third three-point shot. Three-point basket for Fidel Castro. And now it's a 6-point lead for the Generals. Liangco to Garcia. Ganya, fourth three. CJ Ganya with his own version of a three-point shot. Castro, will he answer? No, rebound by Lontok. Mayo, outside, Sampurna. Short on the three, rebound by Liangco. Binuya. And we have a foul. Sobrabas called for the foul as you see substitutions on the floor. We have new faces with Dana Tividad and Kiko Tanshoco now back or now in the game. Meanwhile, we have a timeout. We will take a break. Fidel Castro on your screens. A hot start for the former Letran Knight. Look at the averages of Fidel Castro. 16.5 points per game. But against the Aces, he only had 5 points. 2 of 10 from the field. But again, he bounced back against the Disciplinados. 22 points in that game. So I think As we look first at Fidel Castro's output so far, 9 points, 3 of 5 from threes. So I think this will be a crucial one. This would dictate where Taguig will, the result of the game will dictate on how Fidel Castro will perform in this game. Almost a turnover for Taguig or for Pampanga, and Ganya with the layup. He scores in a foul. So CJ Ganya heading to the line as we watch the replay here. Nice move by CJ Ganya to convert on that free throw. Ganya looks to complete a three-point play here. And he misses. But offensive rebound by the Delta. Pass inside and a block from behind by Tansyoko. Five minutes and 18 seconds left in the first. Ganya, short. Offensive rebound by Ganya. What a move by Ganya. But I think we have a referee here calling a foul. So Ganya will be back at the line for 2 shots. A look at the Honorable Governor Dennis Pineda, the head coach of the Pampanga team. And Ganya sinks the first. We look at the stats of CJ Ganya as well as his other teammates, Daryl Pascual and Jeff Garcia, providing offense for Pampanga during that match, that lopsided win against La Union. Ganya with 11 points in that match. Meanwhile, we have a lane violation, so Ganya will shoot another free throw. Ganya, a product of Don Honorio Ventura State University in Bacolor, Pampanga, the MVP of Season 3 of the NBL Amateurs. And the Delta now up by 1. Natividad on the attack, and ball goes to the Delta. So now the Delta up by 1. And so far, Pampanga Governor Dennis Pineda has yet to field their big guns, Levy Hernandez and Encho Serrano, and still they're up by 1. As we take a look at Lianco, he scores in a foul. Nice ball movement by the Pampanga Delta. Primo Manaloto passing to Al Lianco for that basket. And Al Lianco will head to the line for the bonus. Watch it again. Nice recognition there by Primo Manaloto. And now Lianco shooting the bonus free throw, and he converts. And all of a sudden, it's now a 4-point lead for the Pampanga Delta. And meanwhile, a foul is called on Pinuya. Natividad against Pinuya. They go inside to the post. J.R. Yasa outside. Gilbero. Gilbero jumper. Too strong. And it will be Delta basketball. Another stop here for the Pampanga Delta. And slowly but surely, the Delta increasing the gap against the Generals. Garcia outside. Ganya. Too strong. Rebound by Natividad. Forward pass. Gilbero. Oh, what a challenge there by CJ Ganya. And now it's Pampanga basketball. Pinuya to Garcia. Garcia running shot. Bank shot no good. Rebound by Manaloto. Manaloto scores. 6-point lead for the Delta. What a run here by the Pampanga Delta. And now Taguig requesting for a timeout as you watch this pass once again by Primo Manaloto to Al Lianco, and then this putback by Primo Manaloto. We have a timeout. Back here on Solar Sports for the Chooks-to-Go NBL Chairman's Cup as we watch CJ Ganya. Some highlights early in the first quarter. CJ Ganya attacking early and often. And Al Yanko also contributing for the Delta in this first quarter run. CJ Ganya, look at his numbers, 10 points, 3 rebounds, and a steal, 3 of 7 from the field. A good start for CJ Ganya in this game. The Generals now struggling here after that strong start that saw Fidel Castro converting 3 3-point baskets. And now they're down by 6. Meanwhile, Tansyoko at the corner, no. And we have a loose ball foul, I think, on Pampanga. Primo Manaloto slapped with that foul. And now it's Taguig basketball. Natividad with a jumper. Da Natividad, his first 2 points of the game. Down to a 4-point lead. Binuya against Natividad. Nice move by Binuya, but a block by Yasa. Taguig on the run. Natividad against Garcia. Natividad pass to Gilbero. Inside pass to Santos. Santos losing the ball, but he recovers. Santos inside. Tough play. And a steal by Pampanga. Pampanga forcing a turnover. Binuya with a layup. Binuya using his speed in that play. 6-point lead for the Delta. Tansyoko to Santos. Santos finds Natividad. Jumper for 2. Back-to-back baskets by Dan Natividad. 4-point lead for the Delta. Binuya to Ganya. Liangco now at the high post. And almost a steal, but we have a loose ball foul. Liangco shoving Noel Santos in that play. And that Gatorade fast break blast was brought to you by Gatorade. Nothing beats Gatorade. Raymond Binuya using his speed for that fast break layup. Gilbero, hand off to Natividad. Natividad still with the ball against Garcia. Oh, he separates the defense. Natividad missing the jumper. And possession goes to the Delta. Four-point Pampanga lead. 2 minutes and 17 seconds left in the first. Manaloto escapes Yasa. Manaloto scores. Manaloto using the left hand to score that layup. And it's a 6-point lead. Taguig with possession. Yasa, handoff to Gilbero. Santos with the screen. Handoff again to Tansyoko. Looking for Yasa. Handoff to Tansyoko. Scoop shot by Tansyoko. Coco Tansyoko converting on that layup off a pass by J.R. Yasa. 4-point lead for the Delta. Ganya inside. Ganya, no. And Taguig on the run. Forward pass. Tansyoko for 2. Back-to-back baskets by Coco Tansyoko. And now the lead is down to 2. Binuya calling a horns play. Manaloto for 3. Short. Tansyoko with the rebound. Tansyoko. Oh, intercepted by Garcia. Garcia with the layup. Careless play there by Taguig, allowing MJ Garcia to score on that easy layup. Let's watch this play here. Tansyoko. Fast break play. Scores on the layup, and then Tansyoko committing a turnover. And that led to a layup by MJ Garcia. Tansyoko to Yasa. Pass to Tansyoko. Yasa now at the post. Outside to Gilbero. 8 on the shot clock. Gilbero, nice fake. Natividad, jumper, good. Natividad. And the lead is down to 2 once again. Natividad pressuring Binuya. But Binuya escapes. Binuya, nice pass to Manaloto. He scores in a foul. Nice find by Raymond Binuya. And Primo Manaloto converts. And he will shoot the bonus. Our swabbing assist is brought to you by Chooks-to-Go. 100% zero antibiotics. Ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. And Manaloto completes the 3-point play. The Delta up by 5. 30 seconds left in the first. Gilbero looking for a teammate. Finds Tanshoco against Ganya. Tanshoco inside to Yasa at the post. Nice cut by Natividad. Natividad, no good. Manaloto with the rebound and last shot time for Pampanga. Lianco against Yasa. Hand up to Ganya. 3 seconds on the game clock. Garcia attacks. Garcia losing the ball. And that ends the first quarter. So after a slow start by the Pampanga Delta, they are now on top by 5. As you watch some of the highlights of the first quarter, Fidel Castro heating up early. 3 3-pointers for him in the first, but CJ Ganya making his 3 of his own. Coco Tanshoco with that fast break play. But Raymond Binuya with a beautiful pass to Primo Manaloto, and that led to the Pampanga Delta leading by 5. Second quarter when we return.
Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis.
We are back live on Solar Sports for the NBL as we take a look at the tournament format. And again, the top 2 teams at the end of the elimination round will advance outright to the semifinals. The third and fourth ranked teams will have a twice to beat advantage in the quarterfinals. And again, that is what Taguig is fighting for in this game. A win will move them closer to a twice to beat advantage if they win against the mighty Pampanga Delta. And speaking of mighty, the big guns of Pampanga now on the floor. We have Levy Hernandez, Enjo Serrano, Mark Dyke, Jason David, and Ranzel Young now on the floor. And more problems here for the Generals as they are down by 5. And now the Delta players, the big guns of Pampanga now on the floor. Hernandez, fadeaway shot, no. Skying high for that rebound is Dyke. Blocked from behind, but ball will stay with Pampanga. David will inbound for the Delta. David to Hernandez. Hernandez against Gilbero. Hernandez inside, outside to Serrano. David, 3 on the shot clock. David, long 2 is good. 7-point lead now for the Delta. And a good start for the Delta here in the second quarter. Santos, hand up to Natividad against Serrano. Serrano pressuring Natividad. Gilbero at the left side. Natividad still being bothered by Serrano. 5 on the shot clock. Natividad now being guarded by Dyke. Yasa to Natividad. Jumper. Too strong, and a shot clock violation is called by our table officials. So nice defense there by Delta, particularly by Encho Serrano, fronting Dan Natividad in that possession. Perhaps signs of things to come here for the Delta. And now, Pampanga on the attack. David, and he will shoot 2. Coco Tanshoco called for the foul, and now a chance for David to score on these charities. David starting the second quarter with a long two, and now a chance for David to score once more, this time at the free throw line. Jason David shooting his first free throw, and he makes it. David once played for San Sebastian in KCAA. As we take a look at LJ Mayo and Jonas Lontok back in action for the Generals. Two for two for Jason David. And now it's a 9-point lead for the Delta. Gilbero being hounded by Hernandez. Natividad guarded by Serrano once again. Mayo with the screen. Pass to Mayo, but an interception. But a bad pass by Jason David. Ball now goes back to Taguig. And again, look at the defense of Encho Serrano against Dan Natividad. They know Dan Natividad can score. So now Encho Serrano pressuring Dan Natividad here. And now the Generals with the ball. Gilbero attacks inside. Gilbero, no good. And Lontok trying to score the putback, but it was blocked by Mark Dyke. David, no look pass. Serrano, another pass. Ranzel Young, no. David, or Dyke with the putback, he misses. And Taguig with the rebound. And now it's Lontok. Lontok attacks the defense. Kick out. Gilbero. Inside. Floater by Gilbero, no good. Rebound by David. Pass to Hernandez. Nice defense there by the Pampanga Delta. Hernandez against Gilbero. Hernandez still with the ball. Pass to Serrano. Guarded by Natividad. They go to the post. Mark Dyke against Gilbero. Outside. Serrano. 5 on the shot clock. Serrano drives inside. Inside pass to Dyke. No. Rebound by Taguig. Natividad still being guarded by Serrano. They go to the corner. Mayo, nice find to Tansyoko, but he will go out. And ball will stay with the Generals after that deflection. And now it's Castro back in the game alongside Mike Sampurna and Harvey Sobrabas. The Generals down by 9. And of course, they don't want Pampanga to pull away from this one. Sobrabas running shot, short, rebound by Dyke. And Sobrabas battling for that ball. And referee has to separate the two. As you watch this battle. This is actually a battle between former players out of National University Bullpups. So it's Sobrabas against Mark Dyke. Again, they once played for the Bullpups in the UAAP. And now a jump here. It's won easily by Dyke. And we have a foul on Sobrabas. Game a bit physical right now as you watch this collision. This blocking foul by Harvey Sobrabas. Pampanga with the ball. Young. And we have a foul on Jonas Lontok. So a hold on Jonas Lontok. 8 minutes and 52 seconds left in the second quarter. The Delta still up by 9 points. Still a single-digit lead for the Delta. But we all know Pampanga can score in bunches. They can pull away and break this game wide open as we see Hernandez with a 3-point shot. And like I said, it's now a 12-point lead. Castro against Hernandez. Pass to Sampurna. Being guarded by David. Sampurna, 8 on the shot clock. Deflected by David. Sampurna attacks inside. Sampurna missing the layup. Rebound by Hernandez. The Delta on the attack. Hernandez stops and pops. No good. And Young battling for the rebound. And we have a loose ball foul. I believe on Taguig. So Ranzel Young grabbing that offensive rebound, draws the foul in the process. An opportunity for the Delta to extend the lead here. Serrano against Subrabas. To Hernandez, fadeaway shot. And the miss and the rebound by Subrabas. Subrabas on the run. They go to Sampurna, kick out, Castro, wide open for three. Fidel Castro with a crucial shot, first 3 points of the second quarter for Taguig. Back to a 9-point lead, the fourth three-pointer by Fidel Castro. Serrano answers. And it's back to a 12-point lead. Subrabas against Serrano. Subrabas still with the basketball. Pass to Mayo. They swing it around. Castro steps back. Short on the three. Rebound by Lontok. Subrabas over Serrano. Short. And offensive rebound by Subrabas. 10 on the 14. Nice pass inside. Mayo for two. And it's now a 10-point lead. The Pampanga Delta coaching staff do not like what they are seeing. Fidel Castro hitting that three-point bomb. Padencio Serrano responding. But again, the Delta requesting for a timeout. As Taguig now closing in. They are only down by 10 points. We have a timeout. Back here for the live coverage of the NBL on Solar Sports, as well as on the NBL Facebook page and the YouTube channel NBL Pilipinas. I'm Ruben Terrado and we are live here at the Bren-Zigyao Convention Center for this crucial matchup between the Pampanga Delta and the Taguig Generals. The Delta up by 10, but the Generals still right there knocking on the door against the Delta. They need this win to have a chance at the twice-to-beat advantage into the quarterfinals. And Sampurna with the basket. And now the lead is down to 8. Excellent effort here by the Generals. After Pampanga led by 12, they are now back down by 8. Young inside for two. Tough basket by Ranzel Young. 10-point lead for the Delta. And a no-look pass deflected. And the ball will stay with the Generals. Subrabas will inbound. They go to Castro. Pass to Sampurna. Sampurna drives. Handoff. Lontok. Blocked by Young. But Lontok recovers. He scores in a foul. Jonas Lontok a chance for a three-point play after that putback. Lontok initially was blocked on that play, but he recovers and converts on the short stab and is rewarded with a trip to the line. And Lontok completes the three-point play. 7-point gap between the Delta and the Generals. 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Hernandez at left. And nice defense there by LJ Mayo. Mayo on the attack. Mayo outside. Castro at the corner. Too short, and the rebound by Dyke. Dyke up ahead. David to Hernandez. Hernandez drives inside, hangs in the air, and he scores. Hernandez with a beautiful layup. It's a 9-point lead for the Delta. Sampurna, they go inside. Hook shot, scores. Jonas Lontok with a hook shot. 7-point lead for the Delta. Dyke, no good on the three, and the rebound by Castro, and we have a loose ball foul. And I think it will go against both teams. Let's watch what happened here. So foul on Lontok as well as Young. So we have a double foul, and I think we will have a jump. And we will take a break and come back in a moment. As the WNBL is planning to hold a D-League, and that's the statement from our Executive Vice President, Ms. Rose Montreal, and this will cater to college teams, so watch out for that, the WNBL D-League coming soon. Again, second quarter underway with the Delta up, but they're only up by 7 thanks to the efforts of the Generals, who are within striking distance, and I think this is the game plan by the Generals. They want to be within striking distance against the Generals or against the Delta, and hope that the breaks will go their way in the final moments of the game. Meanwhile, another miss by the Delta. Sampurna to Lontok against Dyke. Lontok at the post. Posting up, still against Dyke, outside Subrabas, long two by Subrabas, no good. Subrabas battling for that rebound, and he gets the ball. Subrabas being pressured by Serrano, and we have another double foul here. And again, that involves Lontok, I believe. So the foul is on Dyke and Lontok. Meanwhile, Dan Natividad back in the game, replacing Harvey Subrabas. Natividad again being guarded once again by Serrano. Mayo bounce pass, but it's picked off. Young, and a steal by Mayo. Natividad, pass to Lontok for 2. And the Generals only down by 5. Hernandez, short, offensive rebound by Young, but he misses. And a chance for the Generals. Sampurna, handoff to Castro, long two by Castro, short. Mayo offensive rebound, handoff to Castro. Ball slapped away by Serrano, and it will still be Generals basketball. Let's watch this fast break play. Dan Natividad, the pass to Lontok, and he finishes. And the gap has closed in. It's only a 5-point lead for the Delta. Some numbers here, the Generals with 14 assists compared to only 9 for the Delta. So far, so good for the Generals as far as ball movement is concerned. And now Dyke with the ball for the Delta. Inside to Young. Young, no. Young again. Uses the glass for two. 7-point lead here for the Delta. Sampurna slips. As we see the rebounding numbers, a +5 for the Delta. And Mike Sampurna now up after that slip. Nag-push up pa siya doon. As you watch this replay here. And Mike Sampurna saying, it's okay. Magpupush up lang muna ako. Back to live action and a steal by Pampanga. Pascual, nice pass to David and Young. Trailing jab, good trailing jab there by Ranzel Young to score the easy two. And now the lead is back to 9. Watch this beautiful pass by Jason David to the open. Ranzel Young for the deuce. We have a timeout. Ang Chooks-to-Go NBL Chairman's Cup ay atid sa inyo ng Chooks-to-Go, ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan, garantisadong zero antibiotics. Ranzel Young, all heart. As we look at the stats against the game against the Power, double-double, 21 points, 13 rebounds, 9 on the offensive end. So, excellent effort by Ranzel Young against the La Union Power. Actually, that's back-to-back double-double performance by Ranzel Young. Prior to that game, he had 20 points and 11 rebounds against the Muntinlupa Water Warriors. 3 minutes and 11 seconds left in the second quarter. The Delta up by 9. But this is still a precarious lead. If you've been watching the games of the Pampanga Delta, they have been dominating their opponents. And the closest an opponent, as we see that layup by LJ Mayo, the closest team that lost to the Pampanga Delta was Parañaque when they lost by only 14 points. Meanwhile, Jeffrey Santos hits the three-point shot. And now it's a 10-point lead here. Bench points, the Delta with 21, an 11-point advantage against the Generals. Two minutes and 28 seconds left. A turnover here by the Pampanga Delta. As you watch this three-point shot by Jeffrey Santos. Meanwhile, Sampurna on the attack and he scores the layup. 8-point lead for the Delta. Nearing the 2-minute mark of the second. Hernandez to David. Back to Jeffrey Santos at the right side. Pascual with the screen. Santos attacks inside. Nice feed to Young. And Young scores. 10-point lead by the Delta. Natividad, double team. And a steal by Hernandez. Forward pass, Ranzel Young, and Young scores. And now it's a 12-point lead. Full court press by the Pampanga Delta. And Mayo losing the ball, but it will stay with Taguig. Ball going out of bounds. As you watch this short stab by Ranzel Young off a pass by Jeffrey Santos. And back-to-back baskets by Ranzel Young. A fast break layup for the Delta. Sampurna attacks inside. They go to Lontok. Short stab for two. Ten-point lead for the Delta. Nearing the 1-minute mark of the second. Santos at left. To Hernandez against Sampurna. 7 on the 24. Hernandez still against Sampurna. Hernandez attacks. Hangs in the air. No good. Mayo with the rebound, and we have a foul. Daryl Pascual called for the foul. 48.5 seconds left in the second quarter. Taguig looking to close the gap. Natividad now being guarded by David. Double team comes. Mayo. Lontok. Another pass to Sampurna. Oh, a block by Hernandez. Nice defense there by the Pampanga Delta. Hernandez against Sampurna. Hernandez. They go to Pascual. Long two-way Pascual. In and out. Oh, and Young attempting to grab that offensive rebound. But unfortunately, it will go to the Generals. 13.1 seconds left in the second quarter. And the Generals looking to finish the second quarter with a basket. We have a timeout. Back here on Solar Sports for the live coverage of the NBL. A look at the schedule for tomorrow, the WNBL. We will have a double-header tomorrow. Taguig against Quezon and Parañaque going up against Lutogens. And at 4 p.m. tomorrow, it's the Stan Spartan against La Union and Quezon battling Muntinlupa. That will be live on Solar Sports, the two games of the NBL. Taguig with the basketball with 5 seconds left on the second quarter. Castro at the corner for three. Crucial three-point shot by Fidel Castro. And that ends the second. Excellent execution by Taguig to close the second quarter with a three-point basket. Let's watch this. Mayo finds Castro open at the corner for three. And the Generals only down by 7 points in this game, but the Delta still in control. Jason David with that basket. But the Generals still knocking on the door. Mayo with that layup. Levi Hernandez, an excellent basket right there. And a fast break play. Ranzel Young with the finish. But the Delta still up, but it's only at 7 points. Halftime stats and the top 10 plays when we return.
Handa na makipagsabayan kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ang pusong handang makipagsabayan. Handa na makipagsabayan. Handa na makipagsabayan kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ang pusong handang makipagsabayan. Handa na makipagsabayan. Handa handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan. Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan. Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan. Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan. Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan. Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan. Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan.
Sa gigit or rason? Let's see. 3.8 seconds. Rason! Oh! Jello, Razon, undergo basket. My God. Double OT. Oh my God.
Laro sa aking kada pasa. Sa alab na puso laging naasa. Handang
With a
suguri
precarious 1-point lead, they go to Solis. Solis hands it over to Razon. Razon, 10 seconds. Razon attacks, kicks it out. Castro sa gigit. Oh, underneath. Alves is wide open. Vincent Alves. What a win for the Parañaque Aces. And what a pass here from Sagigit to Alves was left wide open.
Kung hindi paglalaanan, tapos sa tapang sa bawat laban.
Carter, and he has scored all the points so far. And what a shot by Labrador. Labrador hanging in the air.
Hindi naliligaw, batang may galawan kaya halimaw bumitaw. Bawat pagtira may kumpiyansa sa sarili, di mapigil ng marami malupit na dumiskarte.
You know, in the third quarter, it looked like it was all grab. But look at that beautiful move, beautiful dribbling, and beautiful finish. Look at this. Just burst of speed. Oh, now you see me, now you don't.
Hindi sapat kahit ang pawis bumakatuloy pa din sa pag-angat. Hindi ako mapipigilan lumipad.
Oh, beautiful no-look pass! What a pass!
Buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira, matibay. Ang kailangan ko lang ay
Pambit against Deduyo. Bounce pass inside to Silveri. Lob pass. Oh, what a dunk by Minus! What a play by the La Union Power. Ervin Silveri, a lob pass to Mitchell Minus for that dunk.
handang makipagsabayan NBL. Ito ang liga ng bayan. Nag-aalap ng puso handang makipagsabayan. Ang hirap.
5 on the shot clock. Natividad, crossover move. Another crossover. Natividad. Oh, what a move by Dan Natividad. Oh, wow. What a layup there. What a crossover move by Dan Natividad.
Sa bawat laban NBL. Ito ang liga ng bayan. Homegrown. Handang makipagsabayan NBL. Ito ang liga ng bayan.
Behind the back! Showtime, circus shot, Mitchell Minus. Hopefully that will inspire or energize his teammates.
Ayan, tuloy-tuloy lang. Kakayanin na lahat na harapin. Kakayanin na sisilapin nga puti.
Here comes Bangiles. Bangiles. Whoa, a spin move. Basket. It's good. That's gonna be in the highlight reel. Basket by Kirk Bangiles.
Sa daang matira, matibay. Ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako'y panghinaan. Lahat ang harang na aking sasagasaan.
Eye in the sky play. No, we've been waiting for that all game long, Kanya. Oh, let's look at it again. Look at it again. Look at it again.
Sa bayan NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan. Homegrown, handang makipagsabayan NBL. Ito ang liga ng bayan. Nag-aalap ng puso handang makipagsabayan.
This is the Chooks-to-Go NBL Chairman's Cup 2021 and we are at halftime. The Delta up 53-46 over the Generals. It's the battlefield of the upper crust between the Delta and the Generals, and we look at the first half highlights. The first quarter saw Fidel Castro and CJ Ganya converting their 3-point attempts. Meanwhile, Kiko Tansyoko with that fast break play, and Primo Manaloto joining the fray as the Delta with a 5-point lead over the Generals after the first quarter. And in the second quarter, the Delta pulled away. They led by as many as 12 points, but the Generals came fighting back despite that layup by Levy Hernandez and this fast break play by Ranzel Yong. The Delta still up by 7 halftime stats. The Generals shooting better, 44% from the field. The Delta with the 2-rebound advantage against the Generals. 17 assists for the Taguig Generals as we look at the leading scorers. Fidel Castro leading the Generals with 15, CJ Ganya and Ranzel Yong with 10 each. For the Pampanga Delta, who are up by only 7, and I would say only because Pampanga has been dominating their opponents this season, as we see Jeffrey Santos with a 3-point shot. And again, the average winning margin of Pampanga this season so far is 44.6 points. And the biggest win of the season was a 67-point victory against the Stan Spartan. The lowest winning margin was only 14 against Parañaque. So that goes to show how dominant Pampanga has been this season. Meanwhile, a traveling violation here and a turnover. The Generals playing toe-to-toe with the Delta here. It is only a manageable 10-point lead here. Sobrabas against Santos. Mayo to Castro at the left side, and we have an offensive foul. Foul is on Mike Sampurna. As we watch this play, a traveling violation and then a foul on Sampurna. We actually saw earlier during the halftime huddle, we saw the team manager of Pampanga, as you see, Enzo Serrano, scoring that hook shot. The team manager of Pampanga, Coach Alan Trinidad, very furious to his players during the halftime huddle. So that could be a spark here for the Delta to start the third. Lontok, turnaround, no, and that ball is loose and it will be Pampanga Delta basketball. So Pampanga very aggressive here to start the third. They have built a 12-point lead here early in the third. Dyke, short on a jumper. Loose ball picked up by Serrano. Screen there by Lianco. Serrano, outside, Dyke. Fires a three, too strong. Rebound by Lontok. Castro, Taguig with numbers. They go inside to Lontok against Dyke. Lontok, almost a steal by Mark Dyke to stay with the Generals. So Brabas will inbound. And we have a foul on the Delta. Back to live action here. Castro, bounce pass to Sampurna. To the post, Lontok. Outside, Castro. No good. And rebound by Sobrabas. Fresh 14 for Taguig. Sobrabas to Castro. Handoff to Mayo. Outside, Sobrabas. Open for the three-point shot. No good. And rebound by Pampanga. Santos calling a play, shouting instructions. They go to the post. Enzo Serrano against Sobrabas. There's a mismatch here. Jumper by Serrano, no good. And the rebound by Lontok. Lontok pass to Sobrabas. Sobrabas, no look pass to the corner. Sampurna attacks inside. Lontok. Sobrabas, one-hander, in and out. Battle for the rebound. And we have a loose ball foul on the Delta. Alianco called with that loose ball foul. Taguig with the basketball. Castro against Serrano. They go to Tansyoko. 4 on the shot clock. And I think they will be called for a shot clock violation. Taguig not aware of the shot clock. So another turnover for Taguig. The Delta with possession here. Ganya against Castro. Pass to Serrano. Lianco, jumper, in and out. And Mayo with the rebound. Mayo on the run. He attacks. Mayo to the corner. Castro, no good. And now Sampurna fires a three, short. Another miss from the outside for the Generals. But they recover. Lontok inside. Lontok for two. The deficit is now at 10. Pampanga still ahead. Ganya against Castro to Santos. To Serrano at left. Ganya short on the three. Loose ball picked up by Serrano. Fresh 14 for the Delta. Lianco with the screen. Serrano for three. And Pancho Serrano converts from the outside. 13-point lead for the Delta. Largest lead of the game for Pampanga. Tansyoco against Ganya. Castro to Sampurna. 6 on the 24. They go to the post. Lontok. 4 on the shot clock. Lontok against Dyke. Lontok inside. And that is good for Jonas Lontok. Ganya to Santos against Tansyoco. To Serrano. Liangco handoff. Serrano against Sampurna. 10 on the shot clock. Sampurna being guarding Serrano. Liangco jumper. And Sampurna with the rebound. Tansyoco at the corner. Short. And Dyke with the rebound. Dyke. And a reach-in foul on Tansyoco. Ito ang malupit na chibog of the game ni Jonas Lontok na hatid sa inyo ng Chooks-to-Go, ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. Again, the Pampanga Delta up by 11 points against the Generals. Taguig looking for a win, for a chance to grab that twice-to-beat advantage in the quarterfinals. Meanwhile, Pampanga has already secured the outright semi-final berth after taking the number 1 spot, but I'm sure the Delta will look to win this one in order to gain momentum heading into the semi-final round, which will be a best-of-3 affair. Meanwhile, Oliveria short on the shot. Natividad, he has been quiet. Natividad missing the shot. And the rebound there by Ganya. Ganya, forward pass. Santos fires a 3. Too strong. Oliveria with the rebound. And now Natividad. Pass to Mayo. Mayo attacks the defense of Liangco and he draws a foul. So Al Liangco called for the foul after that challenge by LJ Mayo. And with 5 minutes and 32 seconds left in the third, we will take a break. Back on Solar Sports as we have the steady soldier, LJ Mayo. In their last game against the Disciplinados, a double-double performance, 11 points, 14 rebounds. And even the conference averages, it's a double-double as well for LJ Mayo. And for today, he has been quiet, 6 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. But he has been gaining momentum here. He has been getting his groove in this quarter. As you see, Mark Dyke re-enters the game for Pampanga, replacing Al Liangco. And 2 for 2 for LJ Mayo. 9-point lead for the Delta. David calling a play for Pampanga. Ganya, handoff to Santos. No, he fakes that pass. And a whistle on the play and a foul on the Generals. Tansyoco called for the foul. That's his third foul. Ganya inbounding the ball. Pass to David. Yong with the screen. David, pass to Yong. Free throw jumper by Yong. It's good. Ranzel Yong with a friendly bounce. And the Delta up by 11 points. Natividad against Santos. Natividad, pass guarded by Encho Serrano. And now, Pampanga on the break and a block by Mayo. Nice rejection there by LJ Mayo against Ranzel Yong. At ang harap-harapang butata na yan ay atid sa inyo ng Chooks-to-Go, ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. And nice effort there by LJ Mayo to reject that shot by Ranzel Yong. But Yong bounces back to score that one-hander. And now it's a 13-point lead for the Delta. Both teams trading baskets here. Mayo attacks to the corner. Tansyoko. In and out. Offensive rebound by Oliveria or by Mayo, but a steal by David. David on the break. David. Bad pass there and a turnover. Ganya not anticipating the pass, but David steals the ball again. And Yong trying to slam the ball home, but he scores the ball anyway. And now it's a 15-point lead. And almost a turnover there for Taguig as Tansyoko was calling for a foul. And Mayo will head to the line after that foul. Let's watch this play here. And almost a bad fall by LJ Mayo. And now Pampanga starting to pull away. A 6-0 run here for the Delta, fueled by the defense of Jason David. At dahil sa sportsmanship moment na yan, si Mark Dyke at ang kanyang kasama na si CJ Ganya, ang ating manok ng bayan, player of the game, hatid sa inyo ng Chooks-to-Go, ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan, gratisadong 0 antibiotics. 14-point lead for the Delta. 3 minutes and 35 on the clock. Nice passing by the Pampanga Delta and a Dyke with the finish. Another basket for the Delta, and now they're up by 16 points as we watch this nice feed by Ranzel Yong to Mark Dyke for the easy deuce. And the Taguig Generals calling for a timeout. We will take a break. We are back live on Solar Sports as we take a look at team manager Alan Trinidad shouting instructions at his players. Ranzel Yong, what a night for him. 16 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists, fueling this run by the Pampanga Delta. They are now up by 16 points, 69-53. And again, the Delta starting to pull away against the Generals, who need this win in order to stay alive for the twice-to-beat advantage in the quarterfinals. The Generals with the ball now. Natividad losing the ball, but a foul is called. Mark Dyke called for the foul. 3 minutes and 16 seconds left in the third. A big lead here for the Pampanga Delta. Oliveria at left against Yong. Tansyoko. Bad pass. And a turnover. No. The Generals recover, but Noel Santos with an errant pass. And Pampanga forcing another turnover. Jeffrey Santos to Ganya. Looking for Young. He goes to David instead. David being guarded by Tansyoko. What a move there by Jason David. David putting the moves on Coco Tansyoko to convert on that 3-point shot. And now it's a 19-point game. An 11-1 run for Pampanga. Jumper by Natividad, no good. And Ganya with the rebound. And Pampanga will set it up. Pampanga starting to pull away. Dike for 3. 22-point lead for the Pampanga Delta. And now the Generals in trouble right now. It's now a big lead here. Santos at the post against Ganya. Tansyoko fires a tough 3-point shot. Too strong. Natividad saves the ball to Tansyoko. 4 on the shot clock. Gilbero wide open. And Gilbero getting the friendly bounce to score the 3-point basket. But we have a foul after that shot. Let's watch this. Santos called for the foul. And looks like Santos, he pushed Dan Natividad in that sequence. So now Natividad earns a trip to the line. So Dan Natividad will take 1 free throw. So this is a unconventional 4-point play opportunity for the Generals. And Dan Natividad now at the line. 6 points for Natividad. In and out. $19-point lead for the Delta. 1 minute and 38 seconds left in the third. Dike at the post against Yasa. And Caduada fighting for that ball, and we have a jump. And Caduada fighting for that basketball against Dike. Caduada just entered the game for the Generals and making an impact right away. And Taguig secures the possession. Natividad at right, crossover move. Double team comes. Santos inside pass to Yasa. Yasa with a reverse for 2. Yasa with the 2 points. Back-to-back field goals for the Taguig Generals. Ganya to Santos at left. David at the key. David at right. To the corner. Ganya for 3. And the lead is back to 20. 56 seconds left in the third. Caduada. Double team to Santos. Back to Caduada. Yasa with the screen here. Bounce pass to Santos. They go to Gilbero. Over Ganya. Missing the 3. Rebound by Caduada. And Caduada missing on that scoop shot. 30 seconds left. Ganya at the corner. It's good! 3-point basket by CJ Ganya. And the onslaught continues for the Delta. 2-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Nice find inside. Yasa. And a turnover. Ball going out of bounds. This is the 3-point basket at the corner by CJ Ganya. Ganya already with 13 points in the game. Another look at that 3-point basket. David. Inside pass. And a miss. And now, clock winding down, and that ends the third quarter. So Pampanga pulls away in the third quarter. It is now a big lead thanks to these shots by Jeffrey Santos from the left side, and Joserano also converting in the third quarter. Jason David with this beautiful move over Kiko Tanshoco. And after 3 quarters, the Delta up 81-58, fourth quarter when we return.
Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabak.
These are the mobile phones of the players, coaches, and team officials of both Pampanga and Taguig. And this is part of the rules of the NBL to protect the integrity of the games. On your screens, the Vice President of Basketball Operations, Mr. Edward Aquino, and Executive Vice President, Ms. Rose Montreal. Of course, the NBL is committed to provide entertainment and fair play inside the basketball court. Meanwhile, we start the fourth quarter with the Pampanga Delta up 81-58. A big run by the Delta in the third quarter. They outscored the Taguig Generals 28-12 in the third. Can Taguig come back to this big lead? And a turnover by the Generals. Serrano inside for 2. And Serrano starts off the fourth with that basket. 83-58. Santos, hand off to Natividad. They go to Santos at the post. Noel Santos, turn around as we see the turnover story. 19 for the Generals, 10 for the Delta. So that has been the story in the third. The Delta forcing turnovers. As we watch this basket by Encho Serrano to start the fourth. And now Noel Santos shooting 2 free throws. Santos hits the first. As we see Fidel Castro back in the game, hopefully to give the Generals the spark they need on offense. And Santos missing the second, but the rebound goes to Mayo. Mayo to Caduada. And almost an interception there by Garcia. Gilbero short on the 3. And the rebound by Serrano. And Serrano loses the ball. Serrano turning the ball over. Ball back to the Generals. Gilbero, bounce pass to the post. Santos against Manaloto. And ball off Santos. And it will go to the Delta. Coach Bing Victoria looking for answers as they are aiming to overcome this big lead by the Delta. Remember, the Generals in need of a win in order to have a chance for one of the twice to beat incentives in the quarterfinals. Meanwhile, battle for that rebound. It's with Caduada. Caduada against Serrano. Caduada at the right side. Pass to Mayo. Being guarded by Daryl Pascual. Mayo attacks. Pass to Santos. Short jumper. No. Mayo offensive rebound. Kick out. Castro to Caduada. And he misses the 3. And rebound by Serrano. Hernandez now back in the game for Pampanga. Serrano inside. Serrano short. Who gets that rebound? Pascual trying to score on the putback. And here comes Taguig. And a turnover. Serrano. Nice pass. Garcia. And he draws a foul. MJ Garcia will shoot 2 free throws here. After that foul on Mike Sampurna.
And the line shooting
MJ Garcia at the line from Angeles, Pampanga. And he misses. Meanwhile, Lontok and Alcantara enter the game for the Generals. Garcia now at the line once more. A product of Systems Plus College Foundation. He makes the free throw. And it's 84-59. Alcantara at left. Pass to Mayo. Mayo attacks inside. Mayo for two. They need more of that as they are down by 23 points. Garcia to Hernandez against Castro. Long three by Hernandez. Good! 3-point shot by Levi Hernandez to extend the lead to 26. Sampurna. And we have a foul. As we watch this attack by LJ Mayo, leading to a layup, but Levi Hernandez answering back with that 3-point bomb. Eight minutes and 58 seconds left in the fourth. Primo Manaloto returns to the bench for the Pampanga Delta. Alcantara to Lontok at the post against Pascual. Lontok outside. Alcantara for three. Kino Alcantara converts on that outside shot. 23-point lead for the Delta. Still a big lead for Pampanga. Hernandez outside. Serrano for three. Another 3-point shot for Pampanga, this time by Encho Serrano. And LJ Mayo earning a trip to the line. He will shoot 2 free throws after that foul. Fifth foul on Alianco as we watch this 3-point shot by Kino Alcantara, but Encho Serrano responding quickly. A 3-pointer at the right corner for Encho Serrano. Mayo will shoot 2 free throws and Mayo hits the first. Mayo now with 12 points as the Delta still with a big lead. Lianco being bothered. Garcia inside. They go inside to Lianco for 2. Lianco with that basket. 92-65 in favor of Pampanga. Sampurna at the left side. Sampurna still with the ball. Now being guarded by Pascual. They go inside to Lontok. Reverse layup by Lontok. No good. Hernandez with the rebound. Everything but the basket for the Generals. A frustrating night for Taguig. And Pascual scoring on that shot. Pascual converts. It's now a 29-point lead. Lontok, pass to Castro. Long 2 by Castro. Too strong. Rebound Lianco. And they will set it up. Serrano attacks inside. And Pascual. And that ball goes out. And we have a loose ball foul on Pampanga. MJ Garcia called for the foul on that play. 6 minutes and 47 seconds left in the ball game. Taguig requesting for a timeout. We will take a break. A look at the highlights of Encho Serrano. And so far, Encho Serrano with 13 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists for the Delta. And Serrano has also converted 3 3-pointers, including that one that gave the Pampanga Delta a 90-64 lead. And now, so far, the score is the Pampanga Delta up 94-65. 6 minutes and 47 seconds left in the fourth. And the Generals still down. They need to move now if they want to win this game. Alcantara for 3. And that's Alcantara hitting the 3. And now this could be the start of something, but Garcia with the response. Six minutes and 13. Another response for Pampanga. Meanwhile, Mayo with a drive, and he draws a foul. He will shoot 2 free throws again as we watch this 3-point shot by Kino Alcantara, but to no avail as MJ Garcia quickly answering back with a 3 of his own. And that has been the story for Taguig. Every time they made a run, Pampanga with a response. And again, a key for Pampanga is that third quarter where they outscored Taguig 28-12. In that quarter, it was a close game in the first half. Taguig only trailing by just 6 points, 46-53. But a big turnaround by Pampanga. And now it's a 27-point lead. Manaloto missing on the shot. Rebound by Alcantara. And we have another foul on Pampanga. Foul is on Pascual. And the Delta now in penalty, so another free throws here for Taguig. Again, Taguig. They were aiming for a win here. They are tied with Muntinlupa right now for 4th place in the team standings. A look at Coach Bing Victoria. Taguig seeking for a win in order to join Bulacan for the share of 3rd place after they won earlier in overtime against Laguna. But things are not bright for the Generals so far. They are down big, 25 points to be exact. Meanwhile, Pascual with the rebound. Nice pass inside to Serrano for 2. Pampanga still pouring it on, 99-72. Lontok at the post, 5 minutes and 18 seconds left. Alcantara, air ball. Another miss by the Generals. Let's watch this. Layup by Encho Serrano. Serrano already with 13 points in the game. Manaloto. Jumper by Manaloto. In and out. Pascual, offensive rebound. Blocked by Mayo. Excellent defensive play by LJ Mayo. Sampurna. Inside. Sampurna. But that's looks like a block there by Levi Hernandez. Serrano to Garcia. Hernandez. Hernandez inside for 2 and 1. Levi Hernandez with that running shot. And he will head to the line for the bonus. Let's watch the replay here. Hernandez with a drive and the bucket. Another look at that shot by Levi Hernandez. Levi Hernandez at the line. At itong mga free throw na ito are brought to you by Chooks-to-Go. 100% zero antibiotics ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. Hernandez for the bonus. And he makes it a relatively quiet night for Levy Hernandez. Hernandez with 11 points in the ball game. 30-point lead for the Delta. Santos with the screen. They go to Mayo. Tanchoco at the corner. Bounce pass to Natividad. Natividad. Jumper over Pascual. Good. Dan Natividad with that jumper. Nearing the 4-minute mark of the ball game. 28-point lead for Pampanga. Hernandez against Gilbero. Screen by Pascual. Pascual attacks inside. Pascual, no good. But Manaloto with the putback, he misses. But there's MJ Garcia with the basket. 30-point lead for the Delta. Under 4 minutes left in the ball game. Natividad taking that jumper. It's good and a foul. Natividad with the basket, but Dan Natividad holding on to his left foot. As you watch this basket, and might have tweaked his left ankle on that play. Natividad still down on the floor, fixing his shoes. And our medical staff right there to assist Dan Natividad. And looks like he's okay. He's just walking it off. Natividad will shoot the bonus. Natividad with 10 points in the game, and Natividad completes a 3-point play. Pampanga with the lead now, and with this impending win, they will pick up their 9th win in 10 outings. And the question now is, who will join Pampanga in the semi-final round? So far, La Union is in second place with a 7-2 record. But the Power still needs to win tomorrow against the Stan Spartan in order to secure the final semi-final berth. So that game will be tomorrow. It's live on Solar Sports at 4 p.m. Meanwhile, Kiko Tanchoco drawing a foul, so he will shoot 3 free throws on display. Pascual with a foul. And now it's 3 free throws for Coco Tanchoco. Coco Tanchoco missing the first. We watch this foul here. And Pascual entering the landing spot of Tanchoco. Tanchoco from Enderan College. He's actually still a student, a 4th-year marketing management student from Enderan College. Meanwhile, an offensive rebound by Mayo. And another foul. And that will send Tanchoco to the line. Tanchoco. 2 free throws again for Coco Tanchoco. And Tanchoco hits the first. Tanchoco helped his school, the Enderan Colleges, to a finals appearance in the NAASCU and the MNCAA back in 2018 and 2019. So Tanchoco, a big-time player for the Taguig Generals. Serrano with the ball against Natividad. The Delta up big. 24 points to be exact. Hernandez. This is a long 3 by Hernandez. And Taguig with the ball. Natividad on the run. Natividad stops. Missing that jumper. And Primo Manaloto with the rebound. Pascual to Serrano. Serrano inside. Hand off to Pascual, but he loses it. Serrano recovers. Pascual offensive rebound. A miss by Pascual. Who gets that ball? It's still Pascual. Everything going right for Pampanga. 5 on the shot clock. Hernandez. Crossover move. Step back 3 by Hernandez. Short. Natividad with the rebound. Up ahead to Gilbero. Gilbero missing the layup. Another sorry miss for the Taguig Generals as we enter the last 2 minutes of the game. Hernandez, a block by Mayo, but there's a foul. Foul is on LJ Mayo. A frustrating night for the Generals. Hernandez, 2 free throws for the player out of Mexico in Pampanga. Hernandez hits the first as Yasa enters the game for the Generals. Hernandez hits the second. .26 lead for the Delta. Taguig with the basketball. And we have a foul. And again with this loss, impending loss by Taguig, they will fall to 6-4. So they will drop to 5th place in the team standings. And now Santos missing the first. (106-81) is our count. The Delta up. 1 minute and 40 seconds left in the ball game. Serrano, screen by Pascual. Pascual fires a 3, short. And the rebound by Gilbero. Natividad on the run. Natividad with a layup. He scores and a foul. Natividad converting on that layup. And he will shoot 2. Or he will shoot the bonus here. Watch the replay here. This layup by Dan Natividad, drawing a foul. And Natividad hits the bonus. 22-point lead for the Delta. 1 minute and 20 seconds left in the ball game. Manaloto to Hernandez. Hernandez with the basketball. Hernandez attacks. Hernandez with a floater is good. And Levy Hernandez converting that shot. 24-point lead for the Delta. And a turnover for Taguig. Under a minute left. Serrano. And a steal by Tanshoco. Tanshoco with a layup. 108-86. Serrano to Manaloto. Manaloto inside. Manaloto missing. Pascual right there but he misses. Taguig on the attack. Santos all alone for 2. And Pampanga seconds away from claiming their 9th win in 10 outings. A brilliant performance in the elimination round that saw Pampanga only losing to Bulacan by just 2 points. But outside of that game, they have been dominant, averaging 44.6 points. That's the winning margin of Pampanga in their previous outing before this matchup against Taguig. 4.7 seconds left on the clock. And for Taguig, they will drop to a record of 6-4, and that will do it. Pampanga with a rousing victory over the Taguig Generals to claim their 9th win at the end of their elimination round campaign. 108-88 is our final score. We will wrap up our coverage when we return.
Handa nang makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan. Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan. Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan.
A final here at the Brenzigao Convention Center, the Pampanga Delta winning this one 108-88 over the Taguig Generals. And our hey chicken burger best player of the game, si CJ Ganya. And CJ, congratulations sa'yo. First question ko sa'yo. Medyo naging digitan ng laban. Ano ba nangyari nung third quarter? Ano ba sinabi ng mga coaches at paano kayo nakabawi dun sa medyo sluggish na first half ninyo?
Yun na, sabi lang ni Coach Gob sa amin na focus lang namin yung defense, then darating din yung offense namin. Yun, pinag-igihan namin yung depensa namin para makabawi sa larong ito.
Okay, si CJ Ganya, ulit ng ating Hey Chicken Burger Player of the Game. CJ, natapos ang inyong elimination round, 9-1. Ano ba bang kailangan yung i-improve? Meron pa bang kailangan i-improve ang Pampanga Delta, CJ?
Yun na, kailangan pa namin i-improve yung depensa namin. Ipo-focus namin yung defense namin. Then darating yung offense, mas magpo-prosige pa kami sa training namin. Yun, walang pahinga.
16 points, 7 rebounds, 1 steal, 4 of 8 from 3s. Ang ating best player of the game, ang Kapampangan Skywalker, Air Ganya, si CJ Ganya. CJ, baka may gusto kang batiin.
Ayun na, binabati ko nga pala yung family ko. Happy birthday nga pala sa kuya ko na si Clip Ganya. Hello sa mga Skyflakes dyan and mga Tuasong Compound. Maraming salamat. Ako si CJ Ganya, certified homegrown ng Pampanga Delta.
Maraming salamat, CJ. Tiga Mexico, Pampanga. Ang ating best player of the game, si CJ Ganya, ang ating hey best player of the game. Congratulations sa inyo. And now we go to the highlights of this game between the Generals and the Delta. Taguig starting out strong here with Fidel Castro converting 3-point baskets, but CJ Ganya answering back with a 3 of his own. It has been a close game. It was a close game in the first quarter with the Generals only down by 5 points. And in the second quarter, both teams still scoring in bunches. Jason David with that basket. Taguig still fighting back. LJ Mayo with that basket. And then Levy Hernandez hangs in the air to score that bucket. Fast break play, David. Pass to Young, one of the highlights of this game. Brilliant passing there by the Delta, up by 7 points at the half. And in the third quarter, this is the period where Pampanga pulled away. They outscored the Generals 28-12 in the third quarter thanks to those baskets by Encho Serrano and Jason David with a highlight play putting the moves on Tanshoco 81-58 by the Delta in the third. And in the fourth, Taguig still down and Levy Hernandez joining the show with that 3-point basket. Encho Serrano still scoring in the fourth. And Hernandez with that floater on their way to victory, 108-88 the final here at the Brenzigao Convention Center. And that ends the coverage of the NBL. Our schedule for tomorrow, a doubleheader in the WNBL, Taguig versus Quezon and Glutagens against Parañaque. And then the final day of the elimination round, tomorrow as well, the Stan Spartan going up against the La Union Power going for the semi-final slot. And the final game, a crucial game for both teams, the Muntinlupa Water Warriors going up against the Quezon Barons. The NBL games live on Solar Sports tomorrow starting at 4 p.m. And that ends our coverage of the NBL on Solar Sports, and we invite you to join us tomorrow for another set of games. So in behalf of our hardworking production crew, our league officials, I'm Ruben Terrado at ito ang NBL, ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown.